like 6 months now, and you've gotten really, really close. I mean, this match with Alex Castle was as close as you've gotten in UWC to getting a win. I mean, what would you got to do to get you over the top here?
I'll be perfectly honest with you. I thought I had it. I mean, I'm not taking anything away from Alex Castle, but I had him beat. This close, this close, this close, and drop the ball again.
What are you gonna do?
When I make promises, I keep them. So I promise this. That's not the Sam that you're gonna see from now on. That's not the Sam that you're gonna see from now on. I promise you, you're gonna see something completely different.
This Norman really does sure know how to make an entrance.
Sometimes several of them at once. Whoa! Can't get that thing away from him. Oh, he threw it at him. Certainly going to be a tag match. We'll see how this goes.
There's not a whole lot of other ways we can describe this.
Yeah. I spoke to Mr. Dupree, and you know, as I've said before, you know, he has the interest of both of his clients. I'm not even really sure he knows what to think right now. What did he get his clients into when this match was set up?
Well, Spencer Wallace is now getting into Norman without any input from Mr. Wallace. Norman's going to now biting at the nose. Spencer Wallace will fire his way back out. Wallace this year a little more aggressive persona than the past, but I'm not sure that's going to work against Norman. Norman hasn't lost a match. He's gotten 2 straight individual wins over Alex Castle of all people.
Takes down Spencer Wallace with a clothesline.
Norman is definitely unorthodox, but he gets the job done.
One way or another. We haven't seen him in a tag match. Almost had a real short one there. He's teaming up with Konrad, who's a bit of an enigma in himself. Tag into Cassidy. Cassidy runs in right into the head of Norman. Yeah, tag into Konrad. Here's a young man who's got a lot of talent. Konrad does. A lot of natural talent. He's just one or 2 steps away from being one of the top contenders in this group.
And Konrad, you know, he calls himself Mr. 11 for a reason. He comes out with a lot of fire, a lot of energy, a lot of passion. Very explosive offense.
And comes in again, fires again, hits Cassidy.
But at the same time, you have to harness that energy. You can't just let it freely go.
You have to have some direction to it. Now a tag back into Norman, who is checking out the bottom rope. And Cassidy wondering what in the world did he get himself into?
He doesn't know. I don't know. I don't think Mr. Dupree knows.
We've all seen the new vicious side that Konrad has developed over the last couple months.
And it's kind of a stretch. Now pulls him over, cover, 2 count.
Cassidy just able to get the shoulder up. Cassidy needs to make a tag right now to get Spencer Wallace into the ring. He's in a lot of trouble.
I think it might be a little while. Konrad's having some trouble in the corner as well. I think he might have taken a shot to the liver. Not moving quite as well as normal. Anyone who's taken a shot to the liver, and I actually had surgery on mine, I tell you, it takes a while to get your faculties back out.
Oh, there it is. He gets the tag over to Wallace. Here comes Wallace with a big right hand. Oh, wow.
And he just loses it on the outside of the ring. Again, that might have been that shot to the liver what did it.
There definitely might be some internal injuries.
And cover, that could be all. No, he does kick out.
Just gets the shoulder up.
Konrad just having all sorts of trouble, and I think it was that shot he took earlier.
It very well may have been. He's not in a very good position right now. Spencer Wallace.
Yeah, they need to take advantage of this, Wallace.
Well, Wallace is indeed going to take advantage of it. He's got him set up in the corner right now. He's going to run up at him.
Nails him.
Konrad needs to make the tag.
I don't know if he's going to have enough strength to make the tag after this. 1, 2, and you see he didn't even move out of that tag position. He just rolls his way out to the floor.
Konrad's in a lot of pain. He's in a lot of trouble right now. He needs to figure out a way.
Get a good look at this. He's watching him. Make sure he's okay. And down he goes again. Really, I got to tell you, folks, that shot, that can take you right out. I mean, really, it just causes all sorts of trouble. Right now, he's just 1-on-2 is Norman, basically.
The referee has allowed Norman to come into the ring because of how much trouble that Konrad's in. Konrad's leaving the ring area.
To the back, so it really, just after the start, it's down to Norman against 2. And actually, these two fellows might be outnumbered.
I'm not really sure the extent of the injury on Konrad, but it must be really bad for him to have to go to the back.
Well, I think you might going to get down there and take a look at it, Doc. That might be something that might be carrying over for a while. Shots to the liver really cause all sorts of problems. Konrad was injured not too long ago. I don't think this is related to that injury. Now look at this, just back and forth. He continues to whip these wrestlers into each other.
Just put him right.
Norman's got Cassidy, whips him into the elbow. Arm wringer. And look at that. Pops it. That could pop it right out of the shoulder.
Yeah, very well could.
And cover. 1, 2, no.
Spencer Wallace breaks up that near fall pin attempt. I think it would have been over had it not been for Wallace. Steps over. Cassidy, now he's got Wallace.
Oh, look at this.
This is definitely another impressive showing of Norman.
Norman is just taking it to these two guys 2-on-1, and like you said earlier, they might just be outnumbered.
Oh, look at this. Oh, look at that. A variation of the neck break for the pin.
I think that might be it.
1, 2, 3.
There it is. Norman, well, taking on 2 guys, ends up winning. Now, he was partnered with Konrad, but as we all saw, Konrad took a shot to the liver and had to go to the back. Norman just takes it on his shoulders, takes it upon himself, and wins.
We'll try to get some idea of Konrad's injury, but again, it might be a little while before we see him wrestle. That's a tough shot to come back from. But Norman, what a tremendous win for him, and still undefeated so far in the UWC. We'll be back with more in a moment. Who's had all sorts of problems with Norman. He goes on the attack.
I don't think that phased Norman.
No.
That big right hand sure did.
That took him down.
That put Norman right down onto the ground.
Now twice he's beaten Alex Castle. Individually. Oh!
Norman catches Castle with just that modified jawbreaker, neckbreaker.
I think that probably call something like a Norman conquest, but that, whatever it is, he walked right into it, and down he goes again. The attempted ambush. Tough to ambush somebody who's used to conquest.
Very well. Very much.
What's the deal? I fixed that match so you could win. I made it so it was 2-on-1 and you still screwed it up.
I mean, I brought my boy in. I thought he could do the job. I mean,
who's Taylor Cassidy?
He's a good friend. I mean, come on. I mean, we did great out there, though.
No, that's not great. That's why I'm going out. We're going to find some real talent. That way, you're right here. We need to be here.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to go out and we're going to find some real talent that gets you there.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
The Blockheads, starring Blanche and Blaine Blockhead.
Stop, mate!
Hey, why did you change the channel? I thought you hated wrestling.
This isn't any wrestling. This is UWC Online, now available on UPTV Channel 6. So you might as well throw your remote away, because every Wednesday night at 10:30 p.m. you can relive all of your favorite moments from UWC Season 1 and 2. UWC Online on UPTV. You don't have to be a blockhead to enjoy it.
Folks, this could be one of the best matches you're going to see in some time. Homicidal Stephen Davis against Bo Sawyer. You see two guys here who does not, neither one of each give a quarter, neither do they ask for it. This is going to be a barn burner.
And very well should be.
How many times have you seen somebody easily go down to the mat with just a simple...
It doesn't happen very often. Stephen Davis is a very good technical wrestler. He's got a lot of ability, a lot of raw ability, a lot of strength. He's deceptively strong, and of course we all know Bo Sawyer, and we all know how strong he is.
Now look at Sawyer, he's like, hey, somebody just took me down.
That's not something he's used to, especially not with the ease Stephen Davis took him down with.
Well, he doesn't get the nickname Homicidal for nothing. And down goes Sawyer again. And the head scissors, well done. Sawyer is a very strong man, but he does have the wrestling ability.
He does indeed. Stephen Davis trying to get out of that scissor lock, gets out.
Oh, that's classic there. Well done. And up to the headlock again. Just beautifully done. You could have seen that in 1955. Just beautifully done by Davis.
I definitely think Bo Sawyer was taken back by this. He was expecting just an all-out brawl, but Stephen Davis is taking him to the mat.
Now up into the corner. Oh, there you go. There's the big man taking advantage of the speed that time. Now off, comes up again. Whoop, tries it. No. Knee to the gut. And whoop, tried the guillotine. Now tried the backslide. And again, down goes Davis. Well done.
Very technically sound. Like I said, he's got a lot of mat ability, and he's really taking it to Bo Sawyer right now. Bo Sawyer maybe a little bit thrown off.
A little bit. He can adapt.
Yeah, that he can. Bo Sawyer. We've seen Bo Sawyer adapt to a lot of different things in the past. We've seen him in great matches with our current champion Harker Dirge. We've seen him in great matches. Just about everybody he's been in the ring with.
Former tag team champion, of course. Perfect drop kick that time by Davis, and Sawyer's outside the ring wondering what's he going to have to do to get something going. Davis is going to go out after him.
Speaking of Harker Dirge, he will not be here tonight. He's not here at all because of the attack last week by the Wabash Talent Agency. And Eric Loy, I know you've spent a lot of time, a lot of your career watching Harker Dirge and calling his matches.
Oh, look out here.
Oh, slammed right onto the floor. There's no mats out there. That was just
solid tile and concrete underneath that.
But like I was saying, you spent a lot of time. How many times have you seen Harker just laying like that?
No, I don't think. I could count maybe 3, and I'd have to think really hard. And that's watching some previous matches too. It's really, he's always been able to find some sort of extra level, but when there's so many.
Oh, what a chop from Bo Sawyer! Planted it right into the chest. It heard that around the world.
Now we're going to talk a little bit about this next match. We'll have the Wabash Talent Agency out here, but I got to tell you, this is a very even matchup between these two athletes.
Very even right now. Bo Sawyer's in control. Really putting the hurt to the torso area of Stephen Davis.
Davis going to fire back. And a shot to the jaw that time. Knee lift. Almost rolled over into the pin combination 1. If Davis was a little bit more with it, he could have rolled him up himself. But he's a bit on cloud there with a couple of shots to the head. Does fire one to the gut.
He's got a hold of the beard, gives him a right hand right to the jaw. Here comes Davis with a...
And there he goes to that drop. A little off the side that time, but still gets it. 1, 2, no. No, not a very good cover that time.
I think Bo thought he had him, but Stephen Davis dug deep down and found that little bit of extra.
Yep, power slam.
Got Stephen Davis up.
Oh.
Backbreaker.
Well, that's old school. We've seen a lot of old school in this match. Cover, 1, 2, no. Didn't put any pressure really on the shoulders of Davis that time, and he was able to roll out rather than kick out.
Stephen Davis trying to get to his feet right now. Bo Sawyer, very smart. He's just staying on him, not giving him any kind of daylight, no breathing room at all. It's very smart on the part of Bo Sawyer.
I'm definitely excited for this match because with a guy like Stephen Davis, we're seeing things out of Bo Sawyer we normally don't see.
Oh, wow. Axe handle back.
He's having to go to a different place.
Impact is the word of the match. Another big chop. There's a lot of high impact moves, things that don't seem like they should be, but with these two guys, they're able to take a clothesline and turn it into something devastating.
And choking that top rope, tries to whip him off. And Bo Sawyer is like, what am I doing here? Usually by this time he's done with the match.
Yeah, Bo Sawyer a little frustrated.
And he's going to whip him to the bar and going to take the charge. Oh, right into the lariat.
Stephen Davis, a big clothesline, taking him down, getting a little bit of momentum. The crowd getting behind him a little bit.
Yep, now going to whip him into the far corner. Yes. And he's going to come with his own knee lift. Davis getting things going. European uppercut action that time. Bo loads him into the corner. Now, what's he going to do here?
Cut a
by the
hold.
nose. He's going to pound him on top of the head. Oh,
An elbow.
That'll break your nose in a hurry.
Dropped it right onto the nose of Bo Sawyer. Here comes Stephen Davis, setting him up for something big, I think.
Taking a little too extra time, I think. Bo Sawyer, don't let him get his head back. Driving into the corner. He did. He meets
There's an elbow.
Just like that, Bo Sawyer turns it around.
Look at that grin on his face. Oh, he walks right into fireman's carry. What's going on here? Drop.
Oh, such a strong strength.
Cover. 1, 2.
Gets the shoulder up. He just got his shoulder up.
Wow.
That was pure instinct on Bo Sawyer's part.
I didn't think Bo had anything left.
I didn't think he knew where he was. Now Davis really got things going his way. He's going to have to come up with something else here. Nope, breakout. Now fireman's carry the other way. He's going to fire his way out with elbows. Bring it out.
Big clothesline. Big short arm clothesline. Just turned around and caught him right under the chin with it.
And you saw that time a little bit of counter wrestling by Bo. Now cover. No.
And now Stephen Davis just gets the shoulder up. These two guys have gone to war.
I told you this was about as even a matchup as you're going to get. And this could still go either way at this point. Bo Sawyer, he's like, what have I got left in the arsenal?
Well, you can already see the battle scars on the abdomen of Bo Sawyer. You see these, looks like he might have a welt.
Is it going to be a pile driver? Power bomb.
Calling for the power bomb.
Yeah.
Able to roll out. Bo catches it. Goes for a roll up.
Gets the ropes. Nope, referee saw it.
Tried to put the feet on the ropes.
Nope. Sawyer thinks he's won, but the referee saw he had it on the ropes.
There was a roll up from Stephen Davis. 1, 2, 3. Stephen Davis able to get him with an old school roll up. Bo Sawyer's beside himself. He has no idea.
I gotta tell you, these two could wrestle 20 times and it'd be 10 to 10. This is an excellent matchup, and the UWC did a great job putting those two in the ring. You can see just one slip-up, one mental mistake cost Bo Sawyer the match.
Stephen Davis able to pick out the victory. Bo Sawyer obviously very upset, but congratulations Stephen Davis. What a great match.
That puts him right up in the top for the possibility of a shot against the UWC champion.
Infinite power.
Kick from Joey. Good Lord.
Tornado
Joey's up now. They're looking to put him away.
Stephen Davis, I'd like to congratulate you on your win against Bo Sawyer.
Call that a win? Get out of my freaking way. You call that a win? That's some cheap whatever you pulled out. Yeah, I want to get up in your face. You kidding me? You just start. No! No! Guys, come on! Hey, come on! Get him out!
Here we go.
Yeah,
main event time.
There's no doubt who the crowd's cheering for in this one. The hometown boy, Aaron Matthews, and Blake Reed, who's become just an unstoppable force. She talked about it a little while ago, Aaron, about his match. He basically left Harper Dirge flat.
Now, there's no basically about it. He left him flat, laying right in the middle of the ring. Something that I've never seen.
Oh, Aaron Matthews taking it right to Blake Reed.
Perfect drop kicks of his. It's still the best drop kick in this part of the country. Is pounding him down, taking the big guy down. And Matthews, just a house of fire. Elbows and knees, drop kicks, and Reed is just rolling around. Now coming off the rope.
Man, what a fist drop right into the face. He's really taking it to Blake Reed. Got a pinfall. Just a 1 count. Blake Reed is not going to go down that easy, but he is really taking it to him. There's another one.
Wow, he's all over him. One. No, still just a 1. Aaron Matthews.
I may never have seen Aaron Matthews this fired up at the beginning there. That'll take it away from him right there. Landed right on the back of his head. Huge clothesline from Blake Reed.
Well, if you work against a fast man, sometimes you can use the momentum against him. That's exactly what happened.
I've been following Aaron Matthews' career almost his entire life. I'll tell you, I've seen him go up and get some really big guys. As you've seen also, Eric Loy, you've seen him go against bigger guys than Blake Reed.
Yeah, I've seen him go against guys like Team Dammit out of Chicago years ago. I've seen him go up against former ECW guys. I've seen him. He seems to have once you think he's down, that's exactly when he turns it back around again. But lately, he's really had a tough streak. Losing the titles, the tag team titles, losing the tag team partner, maybe 2 with what's happening. That, oh, just pure power. Pure power by Blake that time.
What a huge move. That might be it.
Oh, he rolled out. I don't know how.
I don't really know what else I could say about the Wallace Talent Agency except for the fact that, to me, it's like a poison being injected into the UWC.
Well, maybe so.
I'm going to completely disagree with you. You might call it a poison. What I call it, for lack of a better term, a wonder drug, a steroid. He just injects himself into people's lives, and he makes them champions.
And I have to say this. I'm not a fan of what they're doing.
You can't argue with the results.
You can't argue with the results. Certainly, Cecil Cerveza.
Big splash into the corner.
We've definitely learned that Wabash's influence is not, look what he did. He picked up Travis Weir.
Well, I mean, that's positive.
I mean, nobody is immune to it.
And you see Reed, who's just been a juggernaut as of late.
Aaron Matthews trying to fight back. Blake Reed puts him right back down.
I don't think I've seen Aaron Matthews in a streak like this. A little troubling, but certainly hasn't lost a spark.
Well, I have not been silent about my feelings on Dickie Wabash and the Wabash Talent Agency. I think it's a great organization. I think that Dickie Wabash is indeed a genius, just like we heard Cecil Cerveza say earlier. And like I've said, and like you said just now, you can't argue with the results. Horizon Cup champions, I mean, UWC champions, he just keeps getting the results, and I think that's what's going to happen here with Blake Reed.
I don't disagree with you, but at the same time, we've seen stuff like this happen with Aaron Matthews. We've seen him have his ups and downs.
There's a cover 1, 2.
I myself have talked to the individual. I've been friends with him for years.
See Aaron Matthews just pop up right there.
You can't count the young man out.
Blake Reed
never can. Now he's going to try to fight back. But
now he's got a bear hug. He's got his arms wrapped right around the small of the back, so all the pressure is right there on the lower back, which can cause problems with the lower extremities, and we all know that Aaron Matthews is indeed a high flyer. He's a risk taker.
He definitely is. And but he's got both feet on the ground now. That takes a lot out of that bear hug. You can get him off the ground as soon as you have the most leverage. Now firing this carry. Oh my!
High impact move after high impact move. I don't know how much more of this Aaron Matthews can take. Blake Reed is just taking it to him.
If it was up to me, I'd throw the towel in just to save the young man.
No, he's got too much left. No.
Was able to get the shoulder up there. I don't know how much more he's going to be able to take. I don't know how much longer he's going to be able to do in just that. Here comes Blake Reed off the rope. He's going for a big splash. He was. Aaron Matthews gets out of the way, though. The crowd trying to will him to his feet. This is his opportunity. He needs to get up and needs to capitalize.
Yes, but what is he going to do when he does get up? He really hasn't been able to do a whole lot other than the opening salvo. I think there's been surviving at this point. And this could be a double count out. Nobody's moved at the 5 count.
We're at 6. Aaron Matthews trying to get up. Crowd willing him to his feet. Blake Reed starting to stir as well. Off the ropes. Just bouncing off. Puts Blake Reed's head right down to the mat. He goes outside, is rolling out.
Blake Reed trying to crawl his way back out after him, which is a mistake. He sets him right up for a kick to the side of the head. And a punch to the side of the head as well.
Huge right hand takes the big man down. Here he goes up. He's capable of so much at the top rope. He's just, what is he going to go for? Big frog splash. Hits it.
1, 2.
No. Blake Reed able to kick out. Aaron Matthews can't believe it. Blake Reed showing a lot of tenacity kicking out of that. We haven't seen a whole lot of people kick out of that.
No, I've seen big and small kick out of that one. He's going to try it again.
I don't know if this is a wise decision.
Well, he's still prone there on the mat. We'll see. And
here he goes.
Oh, lands it.
Can he get the big man over and cover him? Can he do it? 1, 2.
And Wabash gets involved in it.
Telling Dickie Wabash to get away.
He's throwing him
out. It's about time somebody does something.
Yeah, now
Dickie Wabash is beside himself.
Now that's okay. He's probably saved his man a pinfall.
He did indeed save his man the match, but at what cost?
Matthews has got it going on. Oh, tries to do the backcracker, can't do it. He just hangs on the ropes.
Blake Reed setting him up for something.
Oh, this can't be good.
Blake Reed's climbing.
Oh no. Get up. Yeah, he's getting up.
Comes back with a big forearm. Just putting rights. Trying to get him off. Kick to the face. Blake Reed still sitting up there.
Yeah, he's still.
What's Aaron Matthews doing?
He's climbing up there. Reed is absolutely stunned.
We're about to see something big. I can feel it.
Oh boy. What is?
Oh boy.
Oh, he doesn't get it. Blake Reed able to hold on to the top.
He didn't get it. Smack down.
No! That's a big splash. 1, 2. That's it.
Oh my. Doc, get down there. Doc.
He might be injured.
Doc, he's gonna need your help. Get down there, man.
Blake Reed came off the second rope and just landed with so much force onto Aaron Matthews and took him out.
Yeah, we've seen some people really get squashed. There's Travis Spear celebrating with his Wabash. And
what a...
Aaron Matthews just got blasted.
Now the Wabash Talent Agency's out in the ring right now. Blake Reed celebrating.
Another top talent in the UWC flattened out by Blake Reed. And he's going to need some help getting out there.
Oh, what an addition edition of UWC Online we've had tonight. We saw a bunch of great matches, a great main event. Blake Reed pulling it out at the end.
That's it for tonight, folks. More coming up next week. Come on out to the matches if you can. This is UWC Online.